Hello, I'm Sebastian. Welcome to Nine Nar Trees podcast. Today, I will summarize and review the book. In the rapidly evolving landscape of entertainment, Michael D. Smith's Streaming, Sharing, Stealing, Big Data and the Future of Entertainment presents a critical examination of how big data shapes the creation, distribution, and consumption of media. As streaming services transform traditional models of entertainment, understanding the intersection between technology and human behavior becomes essential. This thought-provoking book investigates the implications of big data on the entertainment industry, offering insights that resonate beyond just content creators and viewers. Smith argues that the infusion of data analysis into media strategies stands to radically change the relationship audiences have with content. From Netflix's recommendation algorithms to the influence of social media on what we consume, this book unearths how our entertainment choices are increasingly dictated by data-driven insights. By examining case studies and market trends, Smith highlights both the opportunities and challenges big data presents to content creators, consumer privacy, and the very essence of creative expression. As readers navigate the intricacies of the digital age, Streaming, Sharing, Stealing serves as a guide to understanding the future of entertainment in a world where data reigns, urging both consumers and creators to contemplate their roles in an ever-connected media environment. I will give you key takeaways from this book. Firstly, the evolution of entertainment consumption. Entertainment consumption has gone through a dramatic transformation over the past couple of decades, primarily due to technological advances and the internet. Michael D. Smith elucidates this evolution, emphasizing how traditional media, such as television and cinema, have adapted to survive against the onslaught of digital entertainment platforms. With cable cutting on the rise, audiences are gravitating towards on-demand content. Streaming services like Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, and Hulu capitalize on the convenience that viewers crave, leading to a shift in viewing habits, such as binge-watching, and increased demand for diverse content. This topic delves into how these platforms analyze consumption patterns through big data to curate libraries that resonate with audience preferences. Smith presents an overview of how individual consumption habits form broader socio-cultural trends, illuminating the interconnectedness between data metrics and actual content production choices. Understanding these patterns helps both fans and creators navigate the new landscape and anticipate shifts in market demand in real time. Secondly, data-driven decision-making in content creation. As big data becomes increasingly influential in entertainment, the implications for content creators are significant. Smith discusses how entertainment companies utilize advanced analytics to inform their creative processes. Rather than relying solely on traditional industry instincts, producers now leverage data to identify emerging trends, forecast audience preferences, and tailor content. For example, the success of certain genres, storytelling techniques, and even specific casting choices can be predicted using historical data and statistical analysis. This reliance on data not only minimizes risk, but also ensures a higher likelihood of commercial success. However, Smith critically explores the potential pitfalls of excessive data reliance, such as stifling creativity or fostering formulaic approaches to storytelling. This dynamic raises ethical questions about artistic integrity, pushing creators to balance audience expectations with innovative storytelling. By delving into how data impacts decision-making, the reader gains valuable insights into the future of storytelling and the ongoing negotiation between audience demands and creative aspirations. Thirdly, the role of social media in shaping entertainment trends. In the present entertainment landscape, social media platforms are not merely communication tools, but powerful engines that drive content virality and audience engagement. Smith illustrates how platforms like Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram significantly influence what becomes popular and what remains obscure. With the capacity for instantaneous feedback, creators can gauge public sentiment about new releases in real time and modify marketing strategies accordingly. The book dives deep into case studies reflecting how social media buzz can catapult niche content into mainstream success, as seen with shows that gained traction through fan-driven campaigns. Smith also notes the darker side of this interaction. For instance, the pressure on creators to produce shareable content could compromise authenticity. Furthermore, he addresses the challenge of algorithmic bias, where the platform's own data processing can skew visibility, further complicating the landscape for creators and audiences alike. This topic provides valuable context for understanding how the interplay of social media dynamics and entertainment informs viewing habits and content marketing strategies. Fourthly, privacy concerns and consumer data in the digital age. As entertainment entities increasingly depend on audience data to drive their business models, important questions surrounding privacy arise. In Streaming, Sharing, Stealing, Smith explores the ethical implications of consumer data collection, usage, and the blurred lines between user convenience and privacy invasion. The book discusses how streaming platforms track user behavior, preferences, and engagement levels to tailor their offerings, a process that may sacrifice individual privacy for the sake of profits. Smith effectively argues that while consumers benefit from personalized content, often they do so without fully understanding the trade-offs involved. The topic pushes for deeper conversations about consent, data ownership, and accountability, urging both creators and consumers to reconsider their roles within this new ecology. It also highlights potential regulatory frameworks that could protect consumer privacy without stifling innovation. Through this examination, readers are encouraged to assess their own data footprints and advocate for a more responsible data culture within the entertainment industry. Lastly, the future of content distribution and monetization. The conclusion of Smith's examination centers on the future of how content is distributed and monetized in the entertainment industry. As streaming services dominate, traditional broadcast models are shifting, and the impact of big data plays a critical role in crafting these new revenue models. Smith highlights how subscription-based models, ad-supported platforms, and even microtransactions can be shaped by user data to maximize profitability. He delves into emerging trends, such as collaborations between creators and brands using data to enhance targeted marketing campaigns and audience engagement. However, he also addresses challenges that independent creators face in such a data-driven ecosystem, where large corporations often hold significant influence over content distribution channels. The topic emphasizes the importance of innovation and adaptability for creatives trying to thrive in a rapidly changing marketplace. By addressing these dynamics, Smith offers a forward-looking perspective on what the future holds for the entertainment industry, encouraging both consumers and creators to stay informed and engaged as it evolves. In conclusion, Michael D. Smith's Streaming, Sharing, Stealing, Big Data, and the Future of Entertainment is a vital read for anyone who wants to understand the complex interplay between technology and creativity in today's entertainment landscape. Aspiring content creators, marketers, and industry professionals will find the insights invaluable as they navigate a world increasingly dominated by data-driven decisions and social media influence. This book is equally important for consumers who wish to comprehend how their viewing habits are shaped by algorithms, the ethical implications of data collection, and the ways in which their engagement can impact content creation. By grasping these concepts, readers can engage more thoughtfully with the media they consume and advocate for practices that respect individual privacy. In a world that often feels disconnected from the artistic directives of its creators, this book urges individuals to think critically about their role as consumers in the entertainment ecosystem. Understanding how big data impacts decisions can lead to more informed viewing choices and foster a greater appreciation for the creative process. Ultimately, Smith's work encapsulates the transformative potential of big data within the entertainment sector, while also calling for deeper reflection on artistic integrity, consumer rights, and the natural evolution of storytelling in our digital age. If you would like to support Michael D. Smith, you can buy the book through the Amazon link I've provided in the podcast description. After reading the book, please let me know what you think and share your thoughts. See you around.